Good game, bro.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into.
All right, Vandy, man. They pull a motherfucker upset.
Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on another SEC rival, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth.
Come on.
That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the
cut the bullshit.
The penalty. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
God damn, that nigga put a hit out there. Okay.
A lot of options on 2nd and inches. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
Complete. At the 35, he's lost. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back.
Oh, wow.
And there was no
Thought I picked something else.
Stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Ain't that a bitch?
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He turns that loose down the right side. No one there to stop him, except the fellow scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
There you go, defense.
There are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now
There we go, defense.
thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive. So it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20.
Oh, good job, defense, though.
Was knocked down, but I don't think it's going to help the defense. I think they jumped. The officials offer the deal. The coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Tough to give up those penalty yards in that situation. Now it's just 3rd and 6. Handoff to the single running back. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back.
Come on,
comes up with a
defense.
nice play.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there. As a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a 1st down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler.
There we go.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, Vandy.
Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
The The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And the Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Combs. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Wants to go up top on first down. Spins it out to the back. Makes the grab. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Gets the back moving. He wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Looking to throw for it. He's got his man. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
A shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss because that could have been worse.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. And we've reached the end of one. When we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Got his man. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest. Will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius, That's that kind of guy right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Georgia State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Let's go, defense.
Fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play.
He's looking deep.
Oh!
Gets it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown,
That's a bad.
Gator.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive.
Why the hell is chinny chin chin?
They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, come on. You supposed to let me get through there clean.
Running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear
That's a fumble. Bounce
Ew.
right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Commodores are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Oh, what the?
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the
That's
great
terrible.
return to improve this field position.
Terrible throw.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open.
Touchdown, Florida. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Going to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on second down. Finds his tight end. And he's still running after the move. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they
go so hard, married the game, they'll do his part. I make so.
And when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to fire. This one's complete. He was swarming on that loose ball.
Oh, hold on to the fucking ball.
By the defense in the back end that time, he made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Ingram. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 40.
You got to get there.
At the 45 on his way. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. He is going nowhere.
Come on, guys. You got to execute that shit, bro. Hold on to the fucking football.
Guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to run.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking for blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Get the ball there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Time to take a shot.
Bro, this man holding my man on the route, man. Come on.
Second down, but third down's coming up.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive
God
nature.
damn.
His receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with
You
that.
gotta
They've got it
fucking
at
get
the
there.
49.
Throw it away and move up
Another
the
mistake by this. Listen, he is
team
an elite
away from
quarterback.
the
He's
state.
really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Got it in the middle. It's Ingram. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down to the 17.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll send the back in motion. A little release to the back. And this one will be stopped.
Let's go, defense. You got to not fumble the fucking football, bro. God damn.
Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Down to 7 seconds.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Running back searching for a hole. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Gives it on the option. There he goes. Touchdown, Florida. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, but he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working.
Oh, he wants it all.
Underthrow. He ain't got no arm strength. He can't. He can't. All he got to do is put it in a spot out there.
Defense has set them up with a big play.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in
But
this
we ain't
game.
have to force that, though. But shit, it was there.
He's come up with a big
Off
play.
the
And
cut.
in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Working that left side. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Wow.
Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
This man right by him.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14.
Reese, that's 3 for the young
That's
fella.
crazy.
I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now. Breaks into the open. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly.
Hold on to the fucking football.
Your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on a play and gets the first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what. When you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
I'm not really.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Fires into the end zone.
It's a terrible throw.
For the 4th time today.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback was really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some.
Boy, the dumbest turnovers. Hold on to the football. Throw the ball where it needs to be. God damn.
Turning it on. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running behind that left side. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Give to the back. Got a little space. Picks up the first down. Touchdown, Florida! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Georgia State. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He gets nothing, and they're staying stuck. This running game, at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process.
It cannot help your current coworkers.
That's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Unloads quickly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And the Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Takes the easy completion. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
On 4th down, looking to pass. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Commodores are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down coming up. Just keep swinging it.
Bro, why would you take that route on the option route, dickhead? Nobody was to the outside.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Quarterback making checks. Motion from the back. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got him along the sideline, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains.
Job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Trying to get the corner. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the
Yeah, I don't want to slide on the ground for pigs, though, huh?
Up to this point, first one of the game. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Coverage team does a good job and touches the return on this one.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely
turnovers, doggone. We started out. Say offense can't get nothing moved. Can't hold on to the fucking football.
Get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still.
Hey man, hey, the tight end got dropped too. Goddamn.
By so much. so
The
late.
running back they got dropped, so shit. Like it ain't that shit for everybody.
Underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Oh, that's terrible. What took you so long to round that route off, bro? That was terrible, though. Wow.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. On the option. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Bringing it out. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11.
See you later. We got some eggs.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
All right.
He wants a big play here late. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down.
The level of disrespect that DBs just keep showing. Just walking up.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Finally, you hit a nigga on the run. We ain't going nowhere, bro.
And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna let it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense is...
I'm mad trying to cut up through that. He lost all his damn momentum. I ain't even hit her.
Late in the game, but that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't. And we keep running them.
These niggas don't deserve no drip.
And he puts through the extra point.
I don't know where the rating comes from, because, boy, can't keep up with nobody. And we can't outrun nobody. And we can't get to nobody.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I done lost so many close-ass games. This shit don't make no sense.
Play of the game right here. The give on the option. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over.
Yeah.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.